Okay, so I just talked about my daily routine. And I mentioned in there that I ate pizza this week. So Tuesday was an election day, as I'm sure you're all aware, and I work in a newsroom, and so I wasn't able to leave all day. I was really busy. And so it was like 8 o'clock at night, and I was going to be there till God knew when. It turned out to be around 11. And hadn't been able to leave to get anything to eat, and I just needed to eat, and they ordered pizza for everyone. So I ate a slice and a half of pepperoni pizza from Papa John's. Well, I ate a slice and then basically a whole other slice except for the crust. That's really the first bread product I have had since surgery, and it was fine. I felt fine. I've been really lucky, I guess, in that anything I've tried to eat, I haven't had any trouble with at all. That's not true. I've thrown up. I've thrown up probably 4 or 5 times now. But I think it's almost always something, it's not new foods, it's just something that's in my regular diet. I think it just, hits me wrong sometimes, or, I eat it too fast, or don't chew enough, and it just, it gets stuck. You can feel it stuck. That's what everybody says. It's stuck, and that's how it is. And then, I don't really feel nauseous. I just feel like it's stuck and like I have to get it up. So when that happens, you just go to the toilet and bleh, spit it up. It's not really like vomiting was before surgery, because it's not as deep and guttural, because it's all like right in here, so it's just like bleh, and it's up. It's really gross, sorry. But it's not bad. Like, I hated vomiting before surgery, but it's not the same experience. So yeah, but the pizza was fine. I was really careful when I ate it, and ate it really slowly, and chewed it really thoroughly, so it was okay. I still haven't tried anything really with sugar in it, except for alcohol, which I talked about last week. I got some very sweet, concerned emails from some people about my drinking, but I think that was just a holiday weekend, and I drank both nights and kind of worried myself needlessly, because I haven't drank since then, and I've been fine. I haven't even really thought about it. Which is good, because that's how I want to be. Like, I want to be able to drink, on holidays and special occasions, and I did, and it was fine. So that's all going pretty good, in terms of food. I am still smoking, though, so I do have a transfer addiction, and that's something that I'm going to talk about, in just a little bit when I make a video for the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works channel. Okay, so, and I really want to quit smoking too, because I'm sure that smoking is really holding me back at the gym, and I like working out, and, I want to push myself further, and I know that smoking is holding me back. I love it, though. I love smoking. I've always loved smoking, even when I quit previously. I never was like some reformed smokers who are like, smoking's disgusting now. I never felt that way about it. Always wanted to do it, I just didn't. I think that I am allowing the surgery to be an excuse to smoke for me, because I always wanted to smoke anyway. So I've just got to cut it out. I'm thinking about quitting tomorrow, actually. I'm not scheduled to work at all this week, so it would be a good opportunity for me to quit, because I won't have to be dealing with the stress of work. So yeah, smoking, I'm doing really good otherwise, though. on paper. In my head, it's a little bit more confusing. You know, I'm pretty solidly in a size 18 now, which is awesome, down from 24 or 26. But I don't like the way clothes look on me. I don't really feel like I look smaller. Can't see it. And then, like, when people have started to notice and say, you know, wow, you've lost weight. How much weight have you lost? You know, and then when you tell them, you know, 70 pounds, and they're just, like, flabbergasted. I don't know. I just want to be like, gosh, I must have just been freaking huge before, you know, because I'm still really big and I've lost that much weight. And it's almost embarrassing because, you know, to tell them how much weight you've lost is a confession that you let yourself get that out of control. It's kind of embarrassing. But you know, in the same way, it's fun. And if they didn't notice and say something, then, you know, I'd be like sad too. I don't know. I have a bad attitude. I really need to work on my attitude, but it's hard. Like, you guys that haven't been through it, you don't, I don't know, like, I remember hearing people say it in videos when I was pre-op and thinking, okay, wah, you know, you're still losing weight, you know, stop complaining. But it really is hard to wrap your mind around what size you were and what size you are now and what the difference is, and like, at what point do I start being normal and not fat? Like, I'm a size 18 now. And I remember before I started thinking, if I can just get to a size 18, you know. But I'm nowhere near happy at a size 18. I still want to lose like 80 more pounds or something like that. I want to get down to my goal weight of 159. So, you know, when you are a size 26, a size 18 seems really small, but it's not. It's still obese. I'm still bigger than my husband. You know, I'm still always the biggest girl in the room. You just have to be patient. It's all about being patient with yourself and with the process, and having come this far and being at this point makes me realize that I could have never done this without the surgery, because I would have been it would have taken me twice as long to get where I am now, maybe more than twice as long, and I would have been so discouraged that there's no way I would have made it even this far, because I'm discouraged as it is and have been losing weight really fast. So, you know, I know that I could not have done this without the surgery. It's like you do the work, but the surgery it gives you results faster. And, you know, I hate it when people say that it's the easy way out, but it does make it easier. Obviously, because so many people are successful with it. It's still not easy. You still have to do all the things that you would have to do before surgery to lose the weight, but the fact that it gives you results faster, I think, is what makes it so many people be successful with it, because you see the results and you keep going. Whereas before, you know, to get to a point where you saw results, you had to put in so much work that you never got that reward. You know, it was like constantly delayed. So I'm so thankful that I had the surgery, and wish that I had had it sooner so that I would not be fat by now.